So the first thing I would say that helped me turn from unprofitable to a profitable trader is actually understanding the technical analysis, understanding the very, very basics of trading, understanding fundamentals and technicals. Now, since I was always going to go through the technical route, this is literally the way I was introduced to trading. So I was always going to be doing technical analysis. I actually started with Elliott Wave. So I went from there to price action, to some indicators, support resistance, all of that. And then I came to ICT. But focusing on the technicals, focusing on the basics, the concepts, just looking at the chart every single day for a minimum of an hour, you familiarize yourself with how things work, with the tools to use, how to use the tools, with the time frame, with the software, with everything like that. So really understanding the basics, and this is from a very beginner level. Okay, so if you're a beginner, this will help you. Understanding the basics is going to help you become profitable. Now, point number 2 is actually, I've written it down here, focusing on one strategy. Now, this is what made me profitable, and I hope this works for you. Focusing on one strategy. You need to find a strategy. There are loads on YouTube. You need to find a strategy, and you need to just dial in and focus on that one strategy. You want to look at someone who's trading that strategy, ideally someone who's funded, who's had a track record, always who you know is literally trading this way every single day and is getting results from it. So you want to follow that person, or you want to find something that is available on YouTube or a course, and just keep watching that. Keep familiarizing yourself with that strategy. Keep watching how that person's trading or how that strategy is playing out, forward test, all of those things, which I'll get to later on in this video. But you want to just familiarize yourself with that strategy. Literally wake up, look at the strategy, look at setups, look at tweaks you can make, all of that. But basically just focus on one strategy. And this leads me to the next point, which is avoid all the noise. And this is what I didn't do, but I wish I had done, and it would have accelerated my trading journey by far. Now, on YouTube, on Instagram, social media, TikTok, all of these things, there's so many people preaching strategies and everything. And to be fair, I'm one of them as well, because I'm obviously going to preach what I literally practice every single day. And if it's helping me, then obviously I'm going to want to help you, and I'm going to tell you the strategy as well. But now, what you have to do from the last point, avoid the noise, focus on one strategy. So if you like my strategy, if you like the way I teach it, if you like the way I'm trading, if you sort of resonate with those concepts, then cool, trade that way, but just follow me. I don't want you to be looking at, okay, Origin is trading power of 3 London session, then I don't want you to go on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube and look at support and resistance or ICT breaker block, ICT unicorn model, none of that. Focus on the one strategy, avoid the noise. Okay, what I did, I had one strategy and it wasn't giving me that many setups, and then I'd switch to another strategy because I had a few losses. And this is what I mean, I was so naive, and it just shows that sometimes you need to mature for actually getting good trading results. I was so naive that I thought a couple of losses and the strategy doesn't work, which just isn't the case. Because now this strategy which I use right now, I've taken so many losing streaks and it doesn't even bother me now, because I know that every loss is actually a lesson. And I know now all the losses I've taken, there's so many things which aren't actually high probability. And I look back on it and I'm like, in hindsight, oh, if I didn't take this loss, because now knowing what I know now, I would be funded. I would have this many funded accounts, this and that. I would make this much, all of those things which I'm sure you can resonate with. Every time we're in a trade, every time we're close to passing a prop firm, we get those like thoughts that if this happened, if that happened. But reality is, everything that happens is your fault. You have to be accountable for it. And that is why focusing on one strategy, avoiding noise, is going to help you accelerate your trading journey. And it would have done to mine. It's literally doing it right now, since I've been focusing on one strategy, and I'm not going to deviate anymore. So avoid the noise, focus on that one strategy, and just don't get distracted by social media and everything with the shiny object syndrome, because it's always going to be there. There's always going to be a shiny object. It's just your choice if you want to go after it, because you're just starting your whole journey from zero once again. Okay, that's point 4 or point 3, sorry. Number 4, this is a major one, and this is backtesting and journaling. Okay, so journaling is basically the process of writing down the trades, pasting screenshots on Notion template, Excel, PowerPoint presentation, anything. But basically you want to evaluate all the trades you're taking, or you want to evaluate potential losses, potential wins. You want to evaluate what happened in each session, some characteristics. And what this is going to do is you're making notes on every single session. what it's going to do is going to give you a muscle memory, and then your mind's going to be like, okay, cool, something is happening in the London session constantly. There's constantly a sweep of London high or Asian high, and then we're going in the opposite direction. These things that you see will actually help you in the long run, because you'll know, you have that experience that this is what happens. I know this is not high probability, I know this is low probability, things like that. And backtesting is the other point. This has helped me so much. I backtest like a madman, and I'm not even afraid to say it. I literally backtest like hour and a half, sometimes even like I'm sure I've done like 4 or 5 hours of backtesting in one day. And this helps you so much, gives you so much confidence in your strategy, because you have the whole results lined up year by year, month by month on FX Replay. If you want to get a link to that, then there's a link in the description below with a discount code as well. So if you want to support the channel and support me, make sure to use that link, get FX Replay. I've also done a video on FX Replay explaining how to use it and everything, so check that out. But as I was saying, backtesting helps you so much. You can literally test the same setup every single day, and FX Replay makes it so easy. You can literally just skip to the next session. You don't have to click bar by bar and go to the next session. You can see your monthly stats, your analytics, total losses, maximum losing streaks, maximum winning streaks. The list goes on and on. So many analytics on that. I really recommend it. But backtesting helped me, made me more confident in my trading. It gave me a sense of belief that, you know what I'm doing, what I'm executing on actually works in the long run. And I'm seeing the results as well. There are trades which I've taken which I shouldn't have taken, and I've suffered from it. I've had negative months. But I know through backtesting that those months were actually positive. Those months were actually a 5 to 6% month. Small tweaks, and backtesting helps you. It's literally like getting the reps in the gym. I go to the gym quite a lot, so I know that the more reps you take, or the more reps you do, the better you get, the more experience you get. It's the same in this. If you don't practice, like football, before people have a match, before they get into the actual match, they have sessions, they have training sessions, literally the same as this. Before you get into the live market, you want to have those reps behind you. You want to have those practice sessions behind you. This could be forward testing, the journaling, which I was telling you about, or it could be back testing, which is going back in data. And literally in a couple of hours, you could back test a couple of months. So that really helped me. And that is something I'd really, really strongly recommend. If you don't have back tested data, then it's seriously going to hinder your trading, because back testing is so, so powerful. I just can't emphasize that enough. Now, the last thing is mindset, which made me profitable. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be raw. I don't even care how this sounds. I've been slapped by the market so many times. Like if you look at my MT5 or my FX book, the amount of losses I've taken in a row are so many. I think I've taken like seven losses in a row, 7, 8 or something like that. And I've just been slapped by the market so many times. It's hit me so many times. I'm literally down in the dumps, and it's constantly hit me. And I've got to the point where losses don't affect me anymore. And I think I've been hit so many times that it's starting to not feel personal anymore. Now, I'll tell you when it does feel personal. It feels personal when it was really close to reaching a winner, misses by like literally 0.23 pips, and then it just goes for a loss. But I've got risk management protocol to actually reduce my risk on cases like that. But I've been slapped by the market so many times that losses don't mean that much. And the reason it's helped me become profitable is because I just know I have to show up. I have to just keep showing up and executing my plan, which I backtested from the previous point, and I know has a statistical edge over the long run. This doesn't mean I'm going to be profitable every single month. There are going to be some months where I'm even down 3-4%. But I know there's going to be that month where I'm 6. There's going to be the month where I'm up 4%, 5. And that's going to wipe out those months that I was negative, or month that I was negative. So the mindset is very, very key. You have to believe in yourself, believe in the strategy, believe in the hard work you've put, number one. Then you have to understand probabilities. You have to just think in the long run and just show up. Just show up and take the trades that meet your plan. Have a trading plan. And actually, here's a bonus tip. Stick your trading plan on the wall. My trading plan's literally in front of me right there. You can't see it because the camera is in front of it. But it's basically a printout of a flowchart. And my trading plan's on it. And this helped me so much because I can literally look when I'm trading and see, okay, is this happening? Okay, this happening. Cool. Take the trade. And you might be wondering, how are you skimming past it? Because that trading plan is built on the months and years of backtesting I've done. In terms of backtesting, I've not been backtesting for years, probably 1 year and a bit. But mindset is very, very key. And every loss, I've mentioned this before in this video, every loss is a lesson. So all those losses, I took 7 losses. When I look back on it, maybe 4 of them were good losses. The rest, they were actually winners. I've missed winners and I've taken losses. Imagine that. I've taken a loss on a useless trade, a low probability setup. And then when the high probability one came, which I'll take now, knowing what I know, because of backtesting journaling, it would have been a winner. So when I would be -1, it would have actually been a +2 because of 2 risk to reward. So this is the mindset you have to have, that you're going to get slapped, you're going to take losses, but just think in the long run and believe in your strategy. And that is all I'm going to be talking about today in this video, about how 5 things that helped me become profitable, and hopefully you got value out of it. You can take something back from this video, apply it to your own trading, and let me know, what stage of trading are you in? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you resonate with any of these points. Let me know in the comments below as well. But that's all for today. If you got value out of it, then hit the like button, show me your appreciation so I can make more videos where I just talk to you like this. And I will see you in the next video. I'm going to be doing Wednesday uploads and Saturday uploads 9 a.m. Stay tuned for that. I'll see you in the next one. Happy trading and stay safe.